Hey everyone. Hey y'all. Come on in, come on in. How you guys doing out there? Can you guys hear me? Hey Erica. She said, hello Narc. I'm at work, but I'll be listening and participating as much as possible. No problem, beautiful. No problem at all. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Aretha Vaughn. Hello, Narc, Mods, and chat. Peace and blessings to all. Same to you, Aretha. Thank you for coming over. Good to see you. Hey, I am Michelle for life. Hello, Narc Slayer and chat. How you doing, beautiful? Hey, Maritza. Good evening. Passing through to show you some love. Hey, Narc and chat. Hey, beautiful. Thanks for coming over. Okay, so you can hear me. Thank you, Aretha. Hey, Erica. She said hello, Narc, Aretha, Maritza, Michelle. Maritza saying hey to Erica. How you guys doing? How's everybody feeling? I'm not gonna be before you guys too long. Um, you know, I only come on here when I have something to say that I feel, that's important and worthy of some kind of chit chat or conversation. Some news that we all can use type of thing. Um, I just, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to Ocean Wave. From my family to his, I want to send my deepest condolences to his wife, his children, his family, his friends, all his loved ones. Yes, Aretha, my heart is heavy too. It was totally unexpected. Um, and it's tragic how it happened, how it went down. I can't imagine how his wife, his children, and his family feel. I really can't imagine. And, it's very emotional to even talk about. Um, I don't do good with talking about death. Um, it's hard. We've all experienced it, some form of fashion. Hey Maydale, how you doing, beautiful? Um, Aretha said, yes, I was one of the first ones in his chat when he came to this sector. Wow. Yeah, it's so sad. Like, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it. Just thinking about his wife and how traumatic that had to have been for her. Uh, it went from congratulations to rest in peace. I just I can't imagine how they all feel. It's sad. And it makes you start, reflecting on deaths that you may have had. That's why I said I don't do good with that type of thing. um, but coming on here and talking to you guys is therapeutic. Um, because you can easily fall into depression with that type of thing. So, I mean, I'm sure that, his family is just wrapping their arms around his wife. I'm sure they have so much support and love, and she's going to need that, in the coming days, months, and years because, whew, death is something else. It's something that we don't get over. We just learn to tolerate. You know what I'm saying? You never really get over losing a loved one. You know, people tell you, oh, it'll get better. And from my experience, it doesn't get better. You just learn to live with it. You learn to tolerate it. Um, they're gone in the flesh, but never gone in the spirit. And if you have a relationship with God, then you know that. So again, I just want to send my deepest condolences out to Ocean Wave's wife, his family, his friends, the content creators on YouTube that were close to him, and everything like that. I've already sent my prayers and love to Sweet Tea, and everything like that. And whoever else that was really close to him, my condolences and everything like that. I didn't really know him. He did share a few of my, some of my content before. Um, but it's just really sad to hear and everything like that. It's always sad when we hear about someone passing and everything. So, especially when, it's somebody that you were really close to and had a relationship with. I sympathize with you. So my heart goes out to Ocean Waves family, friends, wife, children. I'm going to keep, everybody lifted up in prayer. I'm going to pray for all of us, really. Everyone on this app, it sent shockwaves through our whole sector. So I know that everybody, is feeling it, regardless of what side of the fence you on. It doesn't matter. I feel like we all have a heart, no matter how much we spar with each other. We all have a heart, you know, and I'm pretty sure we all felt that yesterday and still feeling it today. Um, I'm feeling it right now, and I didn't even know him personally. It's just sad. Hey, Doris, how you doing, boo? How you feeling? Maydell said, I agree with you. Um, Aretha said, I just started following the hood table because she is good friends with his wife and she is keeping us updated. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. Sad. Yep. Rest in peace to Ocean Wave. Aretha said, my heart aches. My baby, Sweet Tea. She is truly distraught. Yeah, I know. I did reach out to her, and I can just feel her pain. Um, it's a hard thing, like I said, we've all lost someone. So when they're close to you and you have a relationship with them and everything like that, that can be really traumatic. So we got to keep everybody lifted up in prayer. And I will be doing that most definitely. So, what I came to talk to you guys about is just being your authentic self. You know, I feel like life is going to test us in all kinds of ways. Um, you guys haven't seen me because I've been going through something. Whew, Lord, give me strength. I'm sorry, you guys. Um, Give me a second. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. But whew, I didn't really come on here to talk about what I've been going through, but how do I say this? So you guys know that I was a victim of domestic violence. Um I've shared that on here when I first started my channel, and I made it out of that. I live to tell. I live to talk about it, and I created this channel to spread awareness on the subject of domestic violence. Um, it was supposed to be, therapeutic for others, for myself, just kind of like a safe place where women and even men that have been through it could come and could talk. Okay. Never did I imagine that doing that would be putting my life in danger, and that of my family. I can't really get into too many specifics about it, but I will say this. I do have a permanent restraining order on my ex, and um, it had been brought to my attention that he started back stalking me. Okay. So because he was stalking me, I had to, handle all that, make adjustments, keep my husband calm because he wanted to unalive him, unalive my ex. Um, Basically all the men in my family. Because this man just out of nowhere wanted to start stalking me again. So because of that, I haven't really been on my channel. I haven't been talking to you guys much because I've had to handle that. It's just been crazy. And as you can see, I'm just still, trying to process that and just move past it. And it's been crazy. My life has been crazy the last 30 days. Um, I'm sorry. Let me look at the comments. Maydell said you were on my mind today, and I can to see when last you were on. But God see and He cares. Wow. Yes. And I'm thankful that you're over here with me right now, Maydell. So thankful. Hey Alice, she said, hey Narc, just getting here. Take your time. Thank you. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Maydell. So, I mean, it's just been crazy for me. I've wanted to come on here and tell you guys, but because I've been trying to process the fact that this man just reappeared after so many years, back stalking. trying to stalk me and everything like that, to the point where, we had to make adjustments and everything like that. Um, he has been arrested, thank God. So that's good news. The police did, you know, get a hold of him for violating a restraining order. So I feel better about that, because now I don't have to worry about my husband catching a case or my brothers catching a case for going to do something to this man. Okay. So that's basically what's been going on with me. I apologize for getting emotional. You know, it's just something that shocked the hell out of me. Like, I don't know, you know, what made him want to surface after the several amount of years that he has left me alone. Thank God that I didn't come into contact with him, but he did come into contact with people that are related to me, and that was an automatic violation of the restraining order that I have against him. It is a permanent restraining order. Okay. So, I mean, domestic violence is real, you guys. Domestic violence is real. Thank you, Doris. Alice said, no apologies needed. I have been in a similar situation. Okay, so you understand where I'm coming from. So it's been hard. If you guys could just pray for me, my strength, because I've been tested, tested the last 30 days. Okay. And then to hear about what happened with Ocean yesterday, and to see how bad Sweet Tea is hurting and everything, like it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. And I felt like coming on here and talking to you guys would be just a little therapeutic for not only me, but for you guys, as well. Because we care about our subscribers as well. You guys be right there in the thick of it and everything like that. And, you know, we just got to uplift each other. It's so much going on in the world, so much crime and negativity and just horrible stories of things that are happening to people, and it's easy to fall into a depression. So we just got to keep each other uplifted in prayer and just speak positivity over each other. Leave the negative stuff alone. It's not worth it. It's not. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. And it ain't good for you. It's not. Leave it alone. We be wanting people to apologize and acknowledge our feelings. We may not get that. Be okay with not getting it. We got to learn to be okay with that. I'm the first one to say I got to learn that. Not everybody is like you and me. Not everybody, possesses the maturity to sit down and give you that acknowledgement or that apology. You got to be okay with that. And you got to move on. Let me see. Maydell said, praying God protection and put a hedge of protection around you and your family. Thank you, Maydell. Thank you very much. Erica said, thank God you're okay. That's typical narcissistic behavior. Praying for you. Thank you, Erica. And it's something I really didn't want to talk about, but it's like I just felt comfortable talking about it with you guys right now. I'm not ashamed of it. because I came out the gate telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, what I've been through. So I'm never ashamed, ever, of what I've been through in my life. Um, I feel like I'm a living testimony just to show that you can get out of situations like that with these abusers, these narcissistic abusers, these psychopaths. You can get out of it, and you can live to talk about it. You can live to tell. Um, Marissa said crying is a form of releasing, so don't apologize. God is going to use you to bring awareness. Thanks, Marissa. And it is, it's a form of cleansing. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't make you weak or anything like that. It actually makes you strong. Being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness at all. It's a sign of strength, because you can be your authentic self in front of people. Um, you're not fake, okay? That's something that I'm never fake. I don't even know how to be that. I'm a very raw, honest person. Um, Sometimes I could be too honest, but I just like to tell people how I feel because, I just want to be real with you and I want you to be real with me. Tell me how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Erica said, Amen. Marissa said, I agree. I am on it, living my life to get that well done. Okay. That's right, Marissa. Doris said, thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring in Ocean Voice, right? Sharing is caring. That's right. And I just thank you guys for encouraging me right now. Like I said, this is not something that I planned to talk about, but the title of my live is Break Those Chains. So, I mean, I'm breaking the chains right now because I didn't want to come out here and talk about what I've been going through or what I had experienced with this psychopath in the last 30 days. But it seemed like it was just meant for me to, kind of let you guys know. And it's a part of being your authentic self, and that can be hard because the world is so judgmental. And we often feel as though we have to conform to fit into someone else's bubble. Do you guys feel me on that? Like, you want to be yourself, but the majority is one way. And so, you feel the pressure of having to like get on that bandwagon. And I tell you, don't do that. I'm telling you, don't do it. Stand your ground. Be who you are. And you know what I'm saying? God will send you the right ones. He will. Just be yourself. Don't try to fit into someone else's um mentality of what they may think or how they may think. Stand on what you think. Be who you're gonna be. Um, Thank you, Erica. And I believe you. I believe you and I thank you. We're here in support of you. Thank you so much. Um, like I said, I got thrown off um when we started talking about, the passing of Ocean, and then everything else just started coming to me and I instantly just went into left field. So thank you guys for bearing with me and everything like that. I appreciate you so very much. But like I said, the pressure be so real. Just the way the world is and everything like that. How people are just so harsh and, you know, they'll make you feel like you're not enough when you really are. You are enough. And don't let nobody try to tell you that you're not. No matter what happens, no matter what they say, no matter what they think, you are enough. I tell myself that all the time. It took me a while to get to that point because, when you're with a um, narcs will try to tear your self-esteem down. Okay. They want to bust you down to nothing. Nothing. And, my self-esteem was not busted down to nothing, but it was punctured a little bit. And I didn't realize it until after I got out of the relationship, and I went and saw therapy and everything else like that, just to get more mentally strong from coming out of a unhealthy relationship with a psychopath. Okay. So it's a process, a journey of healing that you have to go through. And your self-esteem can get harmed, but you just have to find a way to fight through that. There's all kind of resources out there, but I'll save that for another live about what routes you can take in order to get yourself back mentally healthy. Let me see. Thank you, Doris. Thank you so much. Michelle said you are absolutely correct about narcissists. Um, yeah. Marissa said, I am learning that these people are a form of distraction. I am so focused on my walk with Christ. Amen, Marissa. Michelle, you have experience with ugh, narcissists. You've been through that before, Michelle? Nitty Gritty said, exactly, narc, they tear you down to keep control. Exactly. Because that's all narcissists are mainly about, in my opinion, is control. Um, they want to keep this noose around your neck, right? And they just have to guard everything you do. Like even relationships with your family, they guard that. You know what I'm saying? Like who you talking to, your friends, your job. Like when I was with my ex, we had separate vehicles. I had my own vehicle, he had his own vehicle. So when I would go to work, this man, well, this monster, let me give him the appropriate title. Every day I got off work, he would be in the parking lot as if I needed a ride home, knowing I didn't because I had my own car. But he would be parked in the parking lot of my job every day, Monday through Friday. You ask for what? Do you know why? Just to follow me home. Just to follow me home. That is some sick shit, okay? So I'm driving and he right behind me. We both pulling up to the same house. Just to make sure that, I guess, he wanted to see who I'm talking to as I'm walking out the building, making sure I went straight home, just weirdo stuff like that. That's what I feel he was doing. But his explanation was, oh, I was in the area. Because, yeah, his job was about maybe 15 minutes away from mine. But he made it a point to get off about 20, 30 minutes before I got off so that he could be in the parking lot of my job. And would make an excuse to make it like, oh, he was doing this good deed, this husband thing. You know what I'm saying? But no. At the time, I didn't realize what was going on. But now that I'm out of it, I know what was going on. But when you're in those type of relationships, you don't really know. You can't really identify it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in it. So it makes it hard. Marissa said, right. Yes, plus my oldest son is one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Michelle. Oh, that's even more hard when we have a son or a daughter or a mother or a father that's a narc. Yeah, that's even more hard. So I sympathize with you with that. Um, Erica said hi to Michelle. Yeah, oh my goodness. So what are you like doing? Like how are you guys handling that, Michelle? If you don't mind to share. If not, I understand. You don't have to. But what I was saying about being your authentic self, you guys know when like we were in school and everything like that growing up, and our parents, our teachers, they used to tell us about peer pressure, right? And I feel like even as adults, we still face peer pressure. Can you guys agree with me on that or disagree? Do you guys feel like you still experience peer pressure as adult women? Because I do. I feel like it's still out there. Um Erica said, "Yes, Michelle, I remember when you were figuring that out." Oh my goodness. Mm. It's like the urge to fit in or to like conform to someone else's opinion of you. Maydell said, I do. Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, we heard about that growing up, but you can still experience peer pressure as an adult, right? Another thing I wanted to talk about too is misjudging of people. You know how you meet somebody and you don't know them, you don't even know them, but it could just be their outfit, it could be their shoes, it could be the way they speak, anything like that. Like I've got misjudged, based on many things. um I've got misjudged as having an attitude, and I don't even have an attitude, but it may be because of my upbringing and where I'm from. um you know Born and raised South Central Los Angeles. I can be a little rough around the edges. I grew up in the hood and everything like that. A lot of fighting, a lot of this and that. You know what I'm saying? Saw a lot of things growing up. Probably some things that I shouldn't have seen. Um, you know, Deaths and people unalived and stuff like that. I have witnessed and seen a lot of that. Due to different family members that I have, that are affiliated with certain situations, um, I have seen a lot of things. And, because of that, you can get judged easily. People can think that you are a certain way when you're not. But once they get to know you, they feel bad and they like, oh, you really cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? You cool, you a nice person, I probably thought you wasn't because of this or because of that. So I feel like it's a lot of misjudging that goes on, on this app, in this world, in our workplaces. Even our family members will misjudge us, and we can misjudge them too. We can be guilty of doing the same thing. And I just feel like everybody isn't the same. Everybody is not here to hurt you. We've all had trauma. We've all, went through things that were messed up in our life. I know I have. I know you guys have. Nobody's perfect and everything like that. And I just feel like people should just relax a little bit and, just try not to judge each other so harshly. You can be cautious of people. It's nothing wrong with that, because I do recommend we be cautious, because it's some sickos, it's some crazy people in this world. So you got to be cautious, but I'm saying don't be so quick to judge people, especially if you're judging them based off what somebody else did or said to you. Like, come on, like that's not fair. I feel like we have to give everybody a chance, if that makes sense. Let me see. Michelle said it can be overwhelming with my son because I have to keep one eye open at all times. Ooh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Doris said only on this app in terms of who chats you go in. Right. I agree, Doris. Alice said, I'm back. My phone died. Oh, okay. Okay. Erica said, wow. Doris said, I feel you, Narc. I grew up in South Central as well. Did you, Doris? See, I knew that me and you was, you know what I'm saying? We seeing eye to eye. I knew it was some kind of chemistry between me and you, Doris. I knew it was something about you. I couldn't put my finger on it. But whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Hey, hey, okay. Erica said, I agree. Um, Michelle said, I also be worried about him because he thinks he can't be touched or made accountable for his actions. Oh, yeah. Whoo, that's that classic narc disorder. They are so inferior. You can't tell them nothing, and they ain't trying to hear nothing. Marissa said, I agree. Marissa said, right, like get to know me. Yes, take the time. It's nothing wrong with that. Um, Everybody's not the same. Just period, point blank. Everybody is not Bubba and them or Sybil and them. Whoever did you wrong, like don't judge me off of them people. I ain't nothing like them. Give people a chance. We got to use our discernment with people, of course, but don't live in a bubble. People have to learn to heal that hurt. You got to heal that hurt. We all have a right to have healthy relationships. You should want to have a healthy relationship with people. You can't live in a bubble. And some people be wanting to live in a bubble. That's not healthy based off what you've been through. You got to do what you got to do. I respect that. I'm not trying to tell people how to live their life. But for me, I'm just saying, like, I may have felt like that once upon a time in my life where I may have thought that everybody is the same. Like every man I'm going to meet after my ex is just like my ex. That is the furthest thing from the truth. It's not true. No, it's not. And, coming out of trauma like that, it will have you to feel like that, but you can't, and I feel like that goes for all of us. You can't judge people. What's the saying? Judging a book by its cover. You can't do that, because you could be missing out on a really good person. You could be missing out on that person that God sent you, all because you're discounting who you think that they are, who you think, not who you know, because you haven't gotten to know them. You're assuming based off past trauma. And, people that do that, they need to stay to themselves for a while till they can heal that. Because that's something that I had to do, because you will end up hurting people, you know. And when you come out of traumatic relationships, it is highly recommended that you get therapy. Highly. Let me see. Um, Maydell said, yes, at Doris, some of these people has bullied me. And that's why when I do go in the chat, I don't comment on nobody but general comments. Yeah, I try to, just be cautious on stuff like that. Maydell, I understand, don't want to be in no mess, because I don't like mess. I don't have a tolerance for it. Whatsoever. I didn't come on this app for no mess. I came on this app for peace and for a purpose. And the purpose was awareness. The purpose was positivity. If I build friendships off of this, hey, let's do it. I'm open to it. That's just another plus. You feel what I'm saying? To build friendships, sisterhood, get to know people. I'm down for that. I don't have an issue with that, but I did not come on here for no kind of back and forth, no kind of mess, no kind of devilment. I'm not into that. We all have enough going on in our personal lives. And I feel like social media should be a place where people gather and, have fun, where it can be lighthearted, not so heavy. You know what I'm saying? Where we can uplift each other, say kind things to one another when we need it. You know what I'm saying? Be there for each other. And that's what I want my channel to be about, is uplifting. I want people to be able to come over here and we can talk about whatever's going on. I can talk about things that are going on. We can share, we can uplift, and then we can get off of here and feel better. Not get off of here and feel bad and feel heavy and drained. Then what did you get out of sitting on that person's channel or in their chat for hours or whatever the case may be? And what did you get from it? You feel heavy and drained? Well, that's not good. I feel like social media, and this is just me, my opinion. Everybody don't have to agree with me, but I just feel like social media should kind of be a place where people can talk and, have fun and laugh and, just happy stuff. Happy stuff, That's just me. People can disagree with it and have their own taste and what they like. I understand that. Entertainment is entertainment. People have their own definition and their own likes of what entertainment is, and go for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging you for what you like. I'm just saying, as for me and what I like over here on my channel, that's what I want. I don't want no mess and no back and forth, because I can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. Like this mouth right here, yeah, it can go there and can back it up. And I just don't want to, get into no type of conflicts like that with nobody, because that's not why I'm here. I'm not interested in going back and forth with nobody. I'm not. I don't have no problems with nobody. And I don't want nobody to have no problems with me, because it's not that serious. This is the internet. It should never be that serious. You feel what I'm saying? No stress zone. That's what I want my channel to be. No stress zone. Let me see. Marissa said yes. Erica said that's right. I'm also in agreement. Thank you, Erica. Marissa said we are all on an assignment, sharing will save another. So absolutely. Absolutely. And I take pride in that. I like to help people. I have had so many people, reaching out to me on my Facebook, encouraging me and thanking me. A few months ago, a lady reached out to me and told me that she was thinking about unaliving herself, until she came across my live, and um, she repeated to me what I said that changed her mind about wanting to unalive herself and everything like that. And I mean, it just reaffirmed my assignment and my purpose. It gave me that extra boost to want to keep coming on YouTube, to want to go on Facebook and say what I have to say. Um, just to know that this lady was thinking about ending it all because she felt like she couldn't get out of the relationship that she was in. I actually helped her with resources, where she was, the city and the state, and everything like that, things that she didn't know that she could do to get out of that abusive relationship with her children. um I helped her get to safety, all kinds of things, and she is in a much better place right now. She's still in a shelter, but she's out of that harmful environment with that abuser. So I mean, that right there, it just gave me that extra boost that I needed to keep doing this, because I was questioning if I should, keep doing this, because this is not easy. It's really not easy. But I am a people person. I'm an Aquarius, so I'm a humanitarian. It's just natural for me to want to assist and help people. That's just how I am. And I get a lot of that back in return. A lot of it is reciprocated. Erica said, right, Maritza. Doris said, I heard YouTube used to be fun. I guess I came in at the wrong time. I guess I did too, Doris. I guess I did too. Hold on. I was looking for, oh, Doris, you said, yes, ma'am, lived in the Nickerson for a minute, moved on up and out. Okay. All right. Well, I was off of Crenshaw and 109th, Doris. That's where I grew up. I got family in Long Beach. I got family in Compton, Watts, um, girl, Slauson, all up and through there. Alice said, I'm a listener, so a lot of times I sit back and watch. God gave us two eyes and two ears, but one mouth, so I try to be careful when I comment. I agree, and I feel you, Alice. I'm a listener also, and you got to use your discernment on what to say and what not to say. Maydell said, you know them by their fruits, and that's my saying. Amen. Say it again, Maydell. Miss Alice, right? Maydell said yes, Alice. Erica said yes, not so chaotic, but for amusement, learning, and sisterhood. Exactly. The positive things in life. We can all use that, because I'm sure when we get off this app, we have life challenges. Our lives ain't peachy keen. Ain't nobody's life peachy keen. I don't care how they get on this app or how they get out in the world with however they do it. Nobody's life is perfect. We all got, stuff going on. We got kids, husbands, parents, you know what I'm saying? Like siblings, we got our jobs. We have things, outside of this app that can be stressful. So it's always cool to be able to take your phone out, turn your computer on, your iPad, whatever device you have, whatever the case may be, turn it on and click on somebody and, you know what I'm saying, engage and share and chit chat, laugh, shit, cry if you have to. whatever you need to do. It's nothing wrong with that. And then turn the app off and feel good about it and be looking forward to the next time. That's all I'm saying. But everything ain't perfect. It's going to be situations where it might go to the left. Hey, sometimes people have to do what they have to do. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, as far as my channel over here, I just want everything to be positive. I ain't for no bull crap. Alice is saying hi to Doris and Maydale. Doris speaking to Alice. Maydale said, that's me. I love to see and make people happy, but I found myself hurting trying to make others happy. And you have to be careful with that, Maydale. You can't overexert yourself, trying to please people. You just have to know when enough is enough, when you've done all you can. you know um Everybody is not going to be receiving of you. That saying, I'm not for everybody. That's a very true saying, because I know I'm not for everybody. you know I ain't for everybody on this app, and I'm fine with that, because a lot of people ain't for me. And I'm pretty sure they fine with that. You can't really take it to heart. Everybody has a right to accept and like what they gonna like or dislike it. So I mean, you can still. It's nothing wrong with making people happy, but don't get lost in the sauce. Self-love is the best love. Make sure you taking care of yourself as well. That's what I would say to that. Maydale said, hey to Alice. Alice said, I just wish people would come on here and be their true, authentic self. We could really learn from each other and build. Yes, we all have something to offer, all of us. And us together is more stronger than us apart, you know. But if you study the history of African Americans, we've been doing this for a long time, Alice. We've been tearing each other down way back in slavery days. Okay. This stuff is generational cursed. Hey D Brown, how you doing? Erica said my cousins are from Long Beach. Hey, okay, we got another fellow Cali in here. You got cousins in Long Beach, Erica? That's what's up. That's what's up. Alice is speaking to D Brown. D is speaking to Alice. Doris said, okay, we ran in some of the same hood. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. 60th Street. 60th Street. I'm rolling 60s. I'm going to leave it like that, Doris. That's where I be at. Doris said, Miss Alice, I agree. Michelle saying hi to D Brown. D speaking. Doris saying hey to D. Alice said, when I lost my sister in April, it was so sudden. Oh my God, we never saw it coming. I know God was pleased with her. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Alice. May she rest in peace. Oh my God. Yeah, death is so final. It's like it's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once it's here, it's here. And that's why I'm big on trying to walk in love as much as I can. I'm big on energy. What you show me is what I'm gonna show you. That's just how it is. You good to me, I'm gonna be even better to you. You nasty to me, yeah. I guess we both finna get down in this mud. Um, there is no neutral. Like, I reciprocate what you give me. And, to be honest with you guys, I'm trying to get better with that. I'm trying to get better as far as like when people are ignorant to me, I don't get even lower with them. I just try to pray for them and walk away. Because at the end of the day, you guys, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Leave them where they stand at. Don't engage with ignorance, because all you doing is stooping down to their level, right? Don't engage with that crap. And, the older I've got, I've told myself that it's always a better way to handle things. You don't always have to stoop down to people's level. You can just leave them where they stand, right? Because people are going to be people. We can't change nobody. As bad as you be wanting to see people do better, all you could do is pray for them and speak positivity over them and go on about your business. That's about it, to be honest with you guys. Because you're going to stress yourself out trying to change the next person. Worry about yourself, your household, your loved ones, your kids, the people that care for you, the people that love you. Focus on them. These people out here that are nasty, let God handle them, okay? Because trust and believe he will. He sits high and he looks low. We can't hide nothing from him. He knows our thoughts. We don't have to speak it. He can hear it. He knows us. He knows who we are. So, trying to change people, you're wasting your time, is what I'm saying. I had to learn that, because you want to see the good in everybody. You really do. And I want to see the good in everybody. I feel like there's good somewhere deep down inside of even the most evilest person. Okay. They got some good somewhere in there. But is it my responsibility to pull it out? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Let's see. Maydell said, "Oh, you live, you learn. That's why my circle is immediate family, and I like it like that." I hear you, Maydell. Most of mine is too. I'm just very picky. As far as, how I deal and everything like that. I feel like you gotta be in this day and age, because there's some crazy people out here, okay? Yes, prayers to you, Alice. Alice said, y'all would probably like my sister more than me. She was a wonderful person. You're a wonderful person too, Alice. Wonderful, beautiful person. Alice said, I'm an Aquarius too. What day is your birthday, Narc? February 3rd. Yes. So you're an Aquarius? Okay. Yes. We are some good people. We can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick, okay? And we'll give you a run for your money on top of that. All right? Yes, them words can match up with them actions. For sure, you better believe it. But yeah, and another thing, when people misjudge you, when they mistake you for something that you're not. So when you get past that, and once they see that they made a mistake in who they thought you were, then they apologize for it, right? But in the interim, before y'all got to the apology, what if the person had been dragging you? What if the person had been talking shit about you, and you know what I'm saying, like slandering you and making up things and just being evil, hateful, and mean to you, right? And then later on down the line, They're like, damn, I was wrong about him. I was wrong about her. Okay, you were. So what comes next? Oh, you apologizing. Damn. How do you handle that? Because forgiveness is hard. That's a hard one. Like, even for me, I'm a work in progress with forgiving people that have wronged me. Um, oh God, I be wanting to hold on to that. I be wanting to hold it to dear life. Alice said, February 1st. Okay. All right. Hey. D Brown said, Alice, when your B day. Erica said, all of my children are born in February. What, Erica? Wow. We over here just bonding and stuff. We over here just bonding and vibing and stuff. Okay. D said, Jaya mom is Aquarius. Oh, for real, D? Wow. Wow. Maydell said, my saying is be right in what you do. I have to give an account for what I do because I'm the one who's going to pay the price. Yeah. So I try to be right in whatever I do. Yeah. But at the same time, Maydell, don't be so hard on yourself because the Bible say to err is human. We're going to make mistakes. Okay. God understands this about us. We're not perfect. So don't be so hard on yourself. You know, I have to tell myself that too, because I can be a perfectionist and want everything perfect and want everything right and want everybody to be pleased with me, but you just can't, you know, because not all the time is things going to work out that way. Right. So, you know, give yourself grace. You know, don't ever be too hard on yourself. Alice said, Jayla is my baby. Aww. Erica said, I forgive, move on, and usually have nothing else to do with that person again. Yeah, I feel you, Erica. Um, but as long as you forgive, you know, I feel like don't hold that negative energy or whatever toxicity was there before. Try not to hold that and internalize it. So when you say you forgive and move on, that is absolutely great because you don't want to stay stuck. And I'm just speaking from my experience. You know, I'm just speaking on what I wouldn't do, you know, for myself and what I can say that I recommend you guys not to do because it's not healthy to stay mad and stuck, you know, regarding people that have hurt you, you know. You may never get that apology from them. Some people have a hard time with accountability, okay? Um, some people don't want to be held accountable or just stand in front of you sitting in or standing in that accountability. Um, they're insecure about themselves. A lot of people, you know, that I've dealt with, you know, I don't know about you guys' situations, but the ones that I've dealt with, you know, they don't like accountability. So you may never get that apology from the certain person or whatever the case may be. And you have to be okay with just forgiving them and moving on, like you said. So yeah. Alice said my oldest son is January 31st. Okay. Okay, Alice. That's what's up. D said, Alice, I will have her soon. She do ask about you. Oh, that's cute. Erica said, exactly. Doris said, negative energy will eat away at you. You have to let it go. You have to let it go. And it's hard. It's hard to let that stuff go when somebody has done something wrong to you. Ooh, I can be the first one to tell y'all I'm a hard one to crack. When you cross me, I be wanting to, whoo. I've gotten better at it, you know, the older we get, we're supposed to mature, right? Not become more immature. So with age comes wisdom. So, you know, you should be able to, you know, like Erica said, forgive and move on. It should become easier for you the older you get. And I can attest to you guys and say it is becoming more easier for me to you know, still working on the forgive thing, but the move on thing, yeah, I could do that. I could definitely move on. And I could act like your ass don't exist. I ain't never met you, don't know who the hell you are, all that. Oh yeah, I could become cold as ice. I'm real good at the moving on part. But that forgive stuff, forgiving people, yeah, God gonna have to work with me some more on that. He gonna have to work with me some more, you know. Um, that whole forgive but don't forget, it's the forgive but the forget. Like, in order for me to forgive you, I gotta be able to forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't forgive you if I can't forget what you've done. And we know that we can't forget things, right? So how do you get over it if you can't forget it? But you know, the Bible says that God puts our sins in the sea of forgetfulness. So he forgets. You know, he's a forgiving God. He forgives us. And you know, the Bible also says in order for him to forgive us, we have to forgive, you know. So like I said, I'm a work in progress with that forgiving of people. I can do it. It's just the thing about when you start remembering what they did, and like for me, I start looking at you upside your head again, and you be like, why you looking at me like that? I thought we was good. Shit, I just remember what you did. I had a flashback. I be having flashbacks. Maydell said, people say I can't forgive, but I can't forget. Yes, but forgetting is the way you treat the person. Yeah. And separating my beat may be just that, right? Yeah, that's one way to look at it, separating and not dealing with the person ever again. Alice said, I'm so happy Sweet Tea told us about you. Once I listened to you, I felt your vibe. That's what's up, Alice. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Um, Alice is saying, Miss Maydell facts. Maydell said, no, I'm not hard on myself. By all means, I'm not right. Yeah, don't be hard on yourself. You know, just be who you gonna be. That's what I tell myself. Doris said it takes time. Yep, it do, Doris. Erica said, I didn't say I forget. That's something I'm working on, but that's why I leave the situation alone. Yeah, I hear you, Erica. I hear you. Because it's hard to forget, you know. Michelle said every time you see that person, it goes through your mind with a yes, 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 and yes, yes. And so for me, Michelle, when it comes to my mind, I get an attitude all over again and I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight all over again. Like, don't let me get no flashback. So how do you like, oh my God, it's just hard. I mean, I'm sure it can be done, but yeah, that's hard. Alice said, in order for me to have peace, I just give it to God. Yes, it took me a long time to get there. Yes, that's me, Alice, giving it to God. That's what I said earlier. You know, that's the best thing to do is to give it to him. He wants us to do that. You know, when things are just too overwhelming and everything like that, it is good, you know, to have that relationship with God, um, and to be able to pray and just give him all your troubles and leave it with him. You know, That's something that we all have to practice, is actually leaving it with him and not going and taking it back from him. And when I say that, I'm saying like you pray to God about whatever you're praying to him about, and you're asking him to fix it, right? And then you done with your prayer, you say amen, right? Then 3 days later, you back stressing and worrying about it. Well, you have went and took it back from him. Okay. And that's not something that he wants us to do. You know, if we truly trust him, and I'm not preaching to you guys because I'm not a preacher, but I do know, you know, a lot about the word of God and everything like that. Um, a little bit of information about me. Doris, where you at? You might know about them all-girl Catholic high schools in South Central Los Angeles, where our parents sent our badasses. Well, you know, I was rough around the edges, you guys. Got kicked out of few schools and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighting, dragging, and everything like that. Uh, you know, me and my sisters, we was bad as hell and everything like that. I'm the oldest. So, you know, got kicked out of a few schools, public schools in Los Angeles, and my grandparents had to put me in private schools, Catholic, all girl Catholic schools, right? And so because of that, you know, I know a lot about the Bible, the Word of God, catechism, and stuff like that. Also went to private Christian schools, you know, everything that has to do with you know, religion. And my grandmother kept me in schools like that because, you know, my ass was bad. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Let me see. Alice said, in order for me to have peace, I just give it to God. It took me a long time to get there, right? Alice said, I had to deal with a vengeful spirit because when my middle son was doxxed, it did something to me. I had to pray. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Alice. Your son got doxxed? Wow. Doris said, Virginia. Yes. Yes. Think that was the name of the school, but I was girl. Girl. You heard of St. Mary's all girl Catholic school off of Manchester, Doris? Girl, that's where I went. And the all boys Catholic school was called Sarah. And you know, they used to be up there after school because that was the only time we saw boys all freaking day long. All freaking day long. Michelle said, I was, yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That really is. Oh, you heard of St. Mary's, Doris? Girl, I was still fighting. My grandmother thought that was going to stop. I was still up there bleeding them females. Ooh, child. I got stories to tell, but that's, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Product of my environment. But I feel like forgiveness equals maturity. Like you got to be mature to forgive people, you know, and you have to be mature to accept their apology as well. Let me see. Maydell said, a great example for me. Years ago, my neighbor had my brother killed. Oh my goodness. I seen one of them and they were trying to hide. I walked over to her, gave her a hug, and said, I forgive you. Oh my goodness, that's big of you, Maydell. Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, that's big of you. And You know, sound like you have a big heart, and that's how I am. You know, ooh wee. Wow. Alice said yes, the infamous doctor. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh wow. Oh my goodness, Alice. Maydell said my brother wasn't gone a good year. Really? Mm. And you were able to hug her and tell her you forgave her. Wow. Yeah, that took a lot of strength. I know that it did, Maydell. And in Ocean's words, salute to you. Salute, Maydell, because I know that that was tough, but you did it. Wow. Doris said, yes, those were the days. Now they have continuations. Exactly. Those were the days. I miss them days, Doris. I really miss them days. It was fun to be bad back then. Oh my God. Like, before my grandmother passed away, I got to apologize to her. Like I told her, you know, how sorry I was that I was so bad. Like before she passed away, I literally broke down and told her, you know, I apologized to her because whew, I gave them hell. I did. I really did, you know. But I come from a tough breed of people, so she was able to handle me. But yeah. And then when I became a parent, you know, I just thank God that my son, you know, he was a little different breed, you know what I'm saying? He know I'm crazy, so he didn't give me no problems. He know his mama is cuckoo in a box of rocks. Okay, he didn't see his mama in action. All right. So he never tried it with me the way I tried my grandparents. And when I became a mother, I was like, oh shit, he finna give me a run for my money the same way I did my grandparents. He finna dog me out. This is karma. I just knew that my son was gonna be just, you know what I'm saying? Way more rougher around the edges than me. He rough around the edges, but he ain't, you know, it ain't what I thought, you know, payback type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't try me the way I used to try my grandmother. Yeah, my son know better. He know that his mama is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. All right. um, Alice said, "Oh wow, Miss Maydell, I'm not quite there yet." Um, Doris laughing. Doris said we had to be tough growing up in LA. Sure. Yes, and still have to be that way. To this day, still have to be that way. Ain't much changed out here, Doris. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, growing up in South Central, you know all about it, Doris. So you feel me? You feel me? I'm so glad to know that about you. And who is that? Maydell or Alice? Yeah. Maydell said, Alice, I was about 14. I was hurt, and my family was also. My mom says I was her strange child. Oh, wow, Maydell. Kind of like what? The black sheep of the family? Maydell? Something like that? Because for me, in my opinion, it's nothing wrong with being a black sheep of a family. I really don't see nothing wrong with that. It just means that you stand out. You stand up and you stand out. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their own way of looking at things, you know. But yeah, you guys, I'm so happy that you guys came over here to chit chat a little bit with me. I missed being on here. and everything like that. So I wanted to just stick my head in, um, and just check the temperature over here with my followers, my supporters, and let you guys know how I'm doing, see how you guys doing, how you guys feeling, make sure y'all okay. Let you guys know I love you guys, and um, you know, I'm gonna keep praying for us all of us, on both sides, because we all need prayer. You know, at the end of the day, um, you know, we're all human beings, and we gonna make mistakes. We gonna say some fucked up shit to each other. But after that is what really matters. Where do you go from there after you've done that? And for me, I just like to move on, like Erica said. Just move on. Sometimes things can be repaired with people and sometimes it can't. But even if it can't, it's no reason to hold, ill feelings towards people, because that's toxic to your health. Don't ever hold ill feelings towards people. Just look at it as it is what it is, and just move on with life. That's all we can do at the end of the day. And just keep praying for each other. Try to be there for each other. And I know that's hard to do because we're on the app and we're typing to each other, and none of us know each other. We don't know each other from a box of rocks. Sometimes we could build relationships with people off this app, and that's fine and dandy, because I have a couple relationships with people that I've met on this YouTube app that I'm cool with off of the YouTube app, that I talk to, and everything like that. So it is possible to meet people and to build, healthy, solid friendships, sisterhood, all that good stuff. It's possible to do that with people that you meet on social media. You just have to, that little voice that come in your head, you get a vibe from a person, that's called discernment. That's God speaking to you. Okay. Letting you know something ain't right. Always listen to that. My grandmother used to call it your first mind. Listen to your first mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a warning button going off in your brain. Your aura, your spirit is trying to let you know that something's not right with that person, and to just proceed with caution. If you're going to keep forward with getting to know that person, then go ahead, but just, you know what I'm saying, be on the lookout. Um, I've never had a false alarm as it relates to my intuition or my discernment. I've always been right about people. Have I always listened to my discernment? No. Do I listen to it now? Yes. Yes. And I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to leave you alone if I feel anything is not right with you. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pull back. You know what I'm saying? It's just to protect myself, because at this point I don't have time for no bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very loyal, loving, caring, down to earth, I'm a stand 10 toes down with you type of friend. That's how I am. When people need stuff in my family, I'm always the first person that they call. The first person, anything go down, they call me first. I'll be like, well, damn, my family big. Y'all, why y'all call me all the time? But yeah, anything go down, they know to call me, and I have, some in my family that I go to when things go down, so it's vice versa. It goes both ways. But, um, you know, don't take this app so seriously. Don't take social media, the internet so seriously. We all have to learn that. Um, it can be a good place, it could be a bad place. That's how I look at it. It's all about what you get from it. What do you want to get from social media? Are you on here for the right reasons or the wrong reasons? For me, I'm trying to be on here for the right reasons. That's just me. You know, I don't know what other people are doing. That's not my problem. That's not my concern, nor is it my business. My business is right here on my channel, Narc Slayer Speaks TV. That's where my concern is, and that's where it's going to stay. Okay. Um, and those are my goals for my channel. Straight positivity, straight positivity, straight love, straight support, straight encouragement, and all that. That's where I'm at. I want to talk about narcissists. I want to talk about how we can identify them and run the opposite direction. Put on them tennis shoes and run the opposite direction. Let me see. Maydell said boo like her special strange child. Oh, okay. Doris, them 90s was rough. Girl, weren't they? Erica said, enjoy the live. Thank you, Erica. Can't wait till you go live. Cannot wait till you go live. I will be in the building. Maydell says she meant I was her special strange child in a happy way. Oh, okay. I know what you mean. Alice said, Miss Maydell, I was the same way. My mom always said I was too curious and adventurous. Oh, you was that mischievous one, Alice, huh? Erica said, yes, discernment is real, isn't it? Maydell said, that's how social media began, networking, making friendships and relationships. People met on dating sites and became friends or even married. Right. Right. And I think a lot of that still goes on, just not on YouTube. Yes, run, honey. Tie them shoes real tight if you got time and get the hell out of Dodge. All right. Alice said, yes, at times I'm loyal to a fault. I understand. So am I. So am I, Alice. But I enjoyed talking to you guys. I really did. And I appreciate you guys coming over here and chit-chatting with me and everything like that. Um, I really enjoyed myself. Doris said, good night, kindred spirit. Gotta run. Great life. Flowers to you. Thanks, Doris. Good night. And thanks for popping in. I appreciate and love you to death. You guys have a blessed rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by with me. I will be back. I still got some things that I got to handle and everything like that regarding my situation. Alice said this was a very good live. I look forward to seeing more content. I will be back, Alice. You will definitely see more. Make sure you guys, if you can hit that like button for me, make sure your notifications on because I will be back. I will be back. Like I said, I'm still handling some stuff regarding that situation and everything like that I told you guys about. But I will be back and everything like that to talk more with you guys. Good night, Erica. Love you much. Good night, Doris. You guys be safe. If you can hit that like button, if you can share, whatever you can do to help my platform continue to grow, I appreciate you guys very, very much. So you guys have a blessed rest of your night and everything, and I will talk to you guys on the next live. Love you guys much. Take care. Bye-bye.